Welcome to the Ed&Ed podcast. My name is Edwin. I'm your host, and today I have the person who I originally started this podcast with over 6 years ago. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ed. I don't think we ever did that podcast before. I forget.
What are you talking about?
The one that wasn't uploaded? Did you upload that?
We have like 10 episodes together. What do you mean? Have you forgotten all of them?
I remember there was one episode we did where you were just like, oh, this is too depressing. We're not uploading.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I wanted to restart this podcast when quarantine first happened. And that was like the first episode. And then I went about trying to do a second episode with you. And I guess this is when it just first hit. So we just weren't in the mood to talk about anything. We were like, we've been stuck all day. There's nothing to talk about. Let's just not do this. So this is our second time around. Feels like the old times again, right? Feels like the old times.
So we got a couple of topics in mind. One, how riots are actually good for the environment. The added health benefits of having Trump for another 4 years as president. And also, has Hanes lost their collective minds when they added so many condiments together? Let's talk about that.
Yo, Hanes with the mayo and ketchup was the best thing that they've ever invented.
I can't believe they've never done that before. I can't
What do
believe
you
no
mean?
one has ever done that before. Well, people have done that forever, but it's never been packaged together as one fucking condiment.
Or maybe we just haven't known of this genius invention until...
No, it has to be recent. Quarantine has made Hanes lost their fucking minds, and they're just like, let's just make this.
We saw that before quarantine. That's when it happened. We found what like the box. We found the most important thing ever, and so the world needed to implode on itself. But yeah, bro, that Hanes condiment. All right, I don't know why this is the one that we hopped into. But,
because it's the last topic I said as a joke.
Yeah, but I know you said it as a joke, but this is like a serious thing. How many other condiments do they have that they've combined? Because the mayo ketchup thing is genius.
There's
Their
a
honey
lot.
mustard is amazing.
There's a lot. They added like ranch and something else, like ranch
Together?
and barbecue.
Barbecue ranch?
I don't know.
Oh.
I feel like it. I don't look at this point. They're just like mix everything. Who cares?
You know what's bomb? This is an amazing mixture that I didn't have until I went to one of my friend's barbecues. They put barbecue sauce combined with ketchup, some garlic sauce, and garlic powder, pepper. Bro, it came out bomb. That
But they
mixture
made
was
it,
amazing.
or was that a Hanes product?
No, it's gonna be a Hanes product soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna submit that in and make sure that they get
Dude,
that.
this time they're gonna go above and beyond. They're gonna mix 4 products together.
Oh my god,
4 condiments.
that's gonna be the nastiest thing in the world.
Is it?
Bro,
Think of how many condiments you actually mix into a burger. Sometimes So people add way more than that.
mustard is disgusting.
Look, if some people put on on the bacon barbecue sandwich or whatever, you have barbecue sauce,
And then that's it.
you have mayonnaise, and you have
you don't.
ketchup.
If you were to go, that's you yourself. If you were to ever go,
My burger always has to have mayo and ketchup. It doesn't matter what other
I
condiments.
disagree completely.
Well, yeah, I know. I said my sandwiches.
Bro.
My sandwiches always gotta have mayo and
Mine,
ketchup.
damn it, mine.
Yes, mine.
No, I think, but if you were to go to any fast food restaurant right now and order a barbecue burger or whatever,
Yeah, you're
the
right.
only thing that's
would
going to
only
be
have
on is barbecue.
sauce. Yeah.
Exactly. You're the only one that does that. I think it depends on the burger, the condiment that you add onto it. Like if it's a plain burger, hell yeah, mayo and ketchup. That's it. If you add mustard, you're disgusting. You don't respect yourself if you add mustard into your burgers. I think that's just a rule.
Yeah, I've never added mustard to my burger.
Exactly. And you know what fast food place does that I absolutely hate?
What?
Checkers. Checkers immediately adds mustard into all your burgers.
I never eat at Checkers.
I've only ever eaten at Checkers once, and I never went back because they added mustard on my burger, and I said, "Fuck this shit."
Look, our
I'm not
cousin,
doing it.
our cousin at some point, like, he fucking sung the praises of Checkers, and I swear to God, I went there one day just to order a
trash.
sandwich, just for whatever, because I was hungry and I really needed something quick. And like, the bread was fucking cold as shit, and the fucking burger tasted like crap. So it's just like, Checkers is dead to me. It's never been a thing, and then just one sandwich is dead to me.
The only
was
thing
garbage.
The only thing that's ever good at Checkers is their fries. Besides that, it's absolute
Right.
dog shit.
Well, the fries they serve is like what? Like,
I don't know what they're called.
I don't know what
good.
they're called
All that I
either.
know is that they're good.
all
But
I know
they're
is
not
that
fries that I wanna have
Popeye
all the
serves
time.
the same fries.
Yeah, pretty much. And I know for a fact, like, I would only ever go to Checkers for fries, but who the fuck does that? Nobody's ever gonna go for fries.
No.
I might as well go to McDonald's. They have the best fries.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
No.
What?
McDonald's does not have the best fries.
Burger King fries are horrible.
Yeah, they're
Five
not good.
Guys fries are terrible.
I don't remember Five Guys. Oh, that's because it's just potato wedges.
Yeah, and I hate it. I don't like it at all. That's not real fries. They're just.
Well, yeah, they're potato wedges.
Yeah, I absolutely hate it. I feel like we should just go about ranking.
Yeah, at this point, let's just talk about food. It's the only thing I want to talk about right now. What shit?
White Castle.
White Castle.
The worst
I
fucking
can't
thing in the
believe
world.
people actually eat that
Holy
trash.
shit. There's a whole movie about White Castle and it's dog. I mean, the movie's good, but the White Castle in itself is dog shit. It's literally microwaved mini burgers. There's the same thing you find on BJ's that they sell in the frozen section for White Castle burgers is the same exact thing they use in White Castle restaurants.
It's so gross.
It's disgusting.
It's a greasy ball of fucking. It's just your fucking entire sandwich is drenched in grease. There's nothing compelling or satisfying about it at all. And anyone who ever fucking says, "Yo, anybody want White Castle?" I like make a face like, "Are you fucking for real?" Like you just farted in front of my face. Like
and you make me smell it.
Right,
too.
exactly. And I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?" I can't believe they're in business. I cannot believe it.
No. There's a reason why I've only ever really seen 2 White Castles in my life. Like they're not around like McDonald's or Burger King's are. White Castle is terrible.
I'm pretty sure White Castle's around someplace, probably Middle America or something.
Exactly. I'm sure they're like the best of the best in the middle of bumblefuck America.
No, I don't believe that. I believe they're trash everywhere they go.
Yeah, but there's a whole movie about it. Have you seen a whole movie about McDonald's?
Well, okay, but that was a stoner movie. Like they're like bringing up like fucking that movie. Are American comedies fucking garbage?
I don't watch movies. I think this is I'm the wrong person to talk to.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like every American comedy I've seen is fucking garbage. I don't know if I'm autistic or something. But I just do not find any of it funny.
But all right, so this is my
none of it.
I feel like I'm probably one of the worst people to talk to comedy about because I honestly don't laugh at anything. When it comes to like, if I go to a comedy show, I don't really laugh. If I watch YouTube clips of comedy, I don't really laugh.
And we're not even like hard people to make laugh.
No,
like we laugh at the stupidest shit.
Bro.
But for some reason, like he's about to mention what he's about to mention what fucking kills him inside right now.
Oh my god. Man, oh man. I understand I shouldn't laugh at this. But I literally thought about this right before we started this podcast. There's a video. It's not funny. I understand it's not funny. In the middle of my laughter, I watch this video and go, I feel bad for this guy because it truly ruins his life. What the video is this guy was in like his friend's backyard or something like that, and they were doing backyard wrestling. He stood on top of like, I don't even think it was the third rope. He stood on top of like the second rope. He did this like, yeah, to the crowd or whatever. Turned around.
He just lifted up his arms. He's like, woo!
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He lifted up his arms and was like, woo! Turned around, jumped. And when he landed, he snapped both his knees. Bro, the back of him became his front.
Dude, his legs went 90-degree angle, but like in front of him.
It was horrible, man. I mean, it was tragic.
I don't know what kind of pain this guy was in, but he literally like started like rolling around and flopping his noodle legs.
He
like,
started wiggling his legs in the air, bro. Like he was just like, "What the fuck is it?" It's horrible. This is like a disgusting thing.
I think I only found it funny once, and then the other times I was like, "Oh, that shit, that's bad."
Yeah, no. I like the first time I watched it, dying of laughter. Second time, I was like, "Ooh, I feel bad for the guy." Second time, holy shit, it sent me again. And then I found the GoFundMe, and I just felt bad. I mean, like I'm still laughing at it, and I'm just like, I'm an asshole. Because when I read the GoFundMe, they were just like, he was the life of the party. He, he was just having a good time, and then he snapped both. And then he had a terrible accident and snapped both his legs. I mean, the video is horrific to look at.
It's not that bad.
All right, yeah. Well,
it depends on how much of a stomach you have for shit like that.
Oh, clearly I have a great one because I'm laughing at this thing. I'm a fucking asshole for laughing at it.
I mean, I'm alright at a first viewing just because I'm not expecting what the fuck is gonna happen.
I think that's what it was. I think that's it. Just I didn't expect anything. I just watched the video. The video just popped up. I didn't expect the guy to snap off his legs. I expected like a wrestling whatever, like 30-second wrestling clip. So I played it, and the guy snapped both his legs. Come be it, the GoFundMe was just like, yeah, he's in recovery. He's in high spirits at the moment, but one of his legs might need amputation.
Oh my god!
At the damages. Bro, imagine somebody asking you, hey man, yo, like, look, if you don't mind.
Look, it wasn't even intensive how he broke his legs.
No,
anyone could have done what he did and be 100% okay, and for some reason, his legs just gave in.
That's what made it so unexpected, and that's why I mentioned it wasn't even like the third rope. He jumped from the second rope. The second rope, that's like a foot high, isn't that? That's like not that high at all.
It's like jumping off from your bed, which is not even anything.
It literally if you were to jump off from your bed, if your bed is not on the floor, that's how high his jump was.
Right, and jump and spin 180 degrees.
And snap both your kneecaps.
There you go, that's how it snapped. But that's what I'm saying. Look, shit you find, like, I don't even know how comedies even exist today. Because, like, people could just look at random shit on, like, any social media site and see, like, a 5-minute clip that'll make them laugh forever. Yeah. But, like, a movie, you have to go through, like, a story and hours just to get through, like, a comedy bit. And not every fucking joke is gonna land. No, you're just gonna get that one joke that you'll be like, yeah. Like, it's funny because, like, every coworker I ever talked to, it doesn't matter what job I'm in, they would always just, like, quote comedies and stuff like that. And then, like, sometimes, like, I don't know, sometimes I would watch a movie with them and I'm like, this is funny? You know what I feel like every American comedy is? They're like a fucking, like, it's like a children's show. It's like a children's Disney movie with, like, the level of comedy it feels like that is. Only, like, you add adult shit to it, like maybe a curse word, or you add crap or shit, or any fucking, like, curse word or, like, dirty language or whatever, and suddenly that makes it more funny. It's like the same level of comedy that you see in, like, a fucking Disney special, except you add, like, fucking curse words, and then you're just like, haha, it's so funny.
Basically, what he's trying to say by that is that it's dumbed down comedy. It's
children's. It's a children's movie made for adult.
Yeah.
It's a children's movie made for adults. I don't understand how any of that is entertaining at all. I, like, sit there bored out of my fucking mind. I'm like, this is supposed to be funny? Like, everyone's laughing, and I'm like, what's going on?
That's my thing, right? Where I'm like, yo, I wish I could be, because whenever you watch any type of comedy show or anything like that,
and I'm not saying we're smart or sophisticated.
No, we're not. We're like, bro, I laugh at shit jokes. If you were to tell me a fart joke, I would spend half an hour dying.
If someone got hit with a brick in the head and they crapped themselves, like that, I'd probably find that shit funny.
Yeah,
but, like,
I'd be an idiot. I'd be dying of laughter. Same for you. That type of comedy just doesn't hit for me. I don't laugh at it. Bill Burr, I could understand that he's funny. I don't laugh at his jokes. I can understand that he's funny. Gabriel Iglesias, I can understand that he's funny, but I don't laugh at his jokes. A lot of comedians, man, I'm like, I could understand that how somebody could find them funny, but it's not something I'm gonna laugh at. I don't know why.
Here's the thing: I find comedy in like situations like that guy who broke his legs, like shit that's just unexpected. Shit that's unexpected. You don't see it coming. But like a comedy, that's all planned. It's all planned out, and like and I don't know if I could, like, see the ungenuineness of that fucking thing. Like, seeing a guy fucking snap his legs and and nobody, including himself, saw that coming. That, to me, is, like, the funniest shit ever.
What made the video even more funny was that nobody reacted.
Nobody reacted.
Even the referee that was there doing the whole thing kind of he just stared. He was, like, leaning on the rope staring at him. And then I guess it, like, hit him that he broke his legs and slowly started walking over to him.
And there was just a random guy who passed by with, like, a fucking, like, cup.
Yeah, exactly. Like, whatever. The guy just snapped his legs.
Yeah, like a red fucking cup.
The guy recording the video literally said, oh, he broke his legs. Like, he was so calm about it, man.
Like, nobody saw it. That, to me, is funny. Like, shit like that, like, if I don't see it coming, like, if everyone around is shocked, that, to me, is the funniest shit ever. But, like, a planned comedy, like maybe you'll get me, like a little chuckle, like, oh, haha, or, like, oh, that's smart. But you'll never get me, like, fucking dying of laughter.
Yeah. It has, I agree. I don't watch movies, so I can't say I've watched a lot of comedic movies. But the ones that I have watched, yeah, there hasn't been one that's had me like dying and rolling with laughter. In fact, there's not a lot of comedians that have had me dying rolling with laughter.
No,
it's
no
rare.
one. At most, I'd be like, "Oh, that's a smart joke."
You know who's the one of the comedians that has made me laugh, and like I'm just like, oh, this is clever. Is Bo Burnham. That's the only person that has ever really made me like laugh a lot.
That's because he creates like a lot of props and makes it like a big show rather than someone just walking around and talking. Because you don't. You see, that's probably the unexpected thing about it. I mean, he plans it out, but it's unexpected to us. Like all of a sudden, like the stage like goes off, or like some reverb happens, and you're like, "Oh shit!" Like it's unexpected. Like he makes it like a show, and that it's not only entertaining, but like you also don't see it coming. But like a comedian, you see him walking around. Like all you could do is like not see the joke coming. But like to me, like I don't know. I just words alone doesn't make me laugh. It just makes me go like, oh, that's smart, I guess. Whatever.
I like comedians when they are good storytellers.
Yes, but again, that's not funny to me. That's like you have my attention and I will be entertained, but it won't make me laugh. Yeah. Which is the point of being a comedian.
And I like when I'm laughing. Oh, not when I'm laughing, but I like when I'm in a comedy show when there's other people around, because I know for a fact they're gonna laugh, and people's laughs make me laugh because it just sounds funny.
Right, something like that. Like to me, I'll laugh more at other people's reactions than I will at the joke.
Yeah, same.
I think that video is the same thing. Like, even though like you described it already, so I knew what was gonna happen in that video when the guy snapped his legs. Yeah, but your reaction to it was the funniest part.
Yeah, man, I'm an asshole. Okay.
Like if you just showed me it by itself and you already told me what it's about,
you wouldn't have laughed.
I would have been like, ooh, oh, like holy shit. But you laughing your ass off, that shit got me. That shit got me more than a video.
Man.
If I didn't know what the hell it was about.
You just pulled a memory out of my deep recesses that made me go, one, I'm an asshole, but I've always been like this, that unexpected shit makes me laugh.
Dude, anyone suffering makes me laugh.
Oh, okay. What I'm about to say makes it sound so much worse now. When I was 6, we were over at our aunt's and uncle's house. And unbeknownst to me, my aunt had cancer. I had no clue.
That's not funny.
No.
That's that video. That's that fucking video of the old guys.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that one later.
Okay.
But let me finish standing. Don't make me an asshole. I'm already an asshole for laughing. I truly felt guilt for this afterwards. But so I had no clue that she had cancer, and I didn't know she was going through chemo and had lost all her hair. And the hair that she had this whole time that I've known her in my existence was a wig. I had no clue.
No.
Yes.
Not all the time.
Yes. Edgar, yes. I didn't know this. I didn't know this whole time it was a wig. So we were at her house. It was like later at the night. So like all the kids were already asleep, including me. But I went downstairs. I had woken up. I went downstairs and I saw this bald lady in the kitchen. And I just looked and I was like, who is that? And then she just said, oh, hi, Edwin. And I started dying of laughter because I just didn't expect it. I wasn't laughing at the fact that she's like, oh, you're bald. No, I was laughing at the fact that I was like, what the hell? I didn't expect you to be bald. And I've never seen you like this in my life. I was dying of laughter. And like, you know, future me now sees it and goes, yeah, I'm an asshole. Because, you know, if I was in that situation, I'd be like, this piece of fucking shit laughing at me. I lost all my hair. Now some kids laughing at me. Kids are cruel, man. Kids are pieces of shit. And I'm included in that. But damn it, did that make me laugh like crazy. But what you're talking about is... what was it where the guy was just like,
I don't know, they were like telling jokes
to
each other.
Oh yeah. So I watched this video clip of, I guess, these people just nagging on their wives or something like that, and they were just like, yeah, I can't go home tonight because my wife did something, blah blah blah, and they're like, ah, and then each guy would like go around And this guy was just like, oh yeah, well, I can't go home to my wife because she died of cancer. And they're like, Jerry, that's not funny.
And they all started dying of laughter.
Yeah. That gets me, man. Humor that's uncomfortable, that makes people uncomfortable.
It has to be the darkest humor for me to laugh.
My humor is dark humor, and then I have subsections of my of what I find funny. If it's unexpected, it'll make me laugh. If it's like, if it's ridiculous, if just some shit that should not happen happens, like breaking your kneecaps from jumping a foot, breaking both your legs, that's gonna make me laugh, man. No matter if it was a skateboarder jumping off like a bunch of stairs and he broke both his legs, I wouldn't laugh at that. I'd be like, oh fuck, you fucking idiot, man. That wouldn't make me laugh, like, at all. I just feel bad at that point.
I would have laughed.
But if you jump 1 foot from a foot high and somehow gravity decided that, you know what, I'm gonna do 10 times the strength.
Like an invisible hand just fucking like crushed him like a can.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get canceled over this, but that's okay. Look, I hope that if the guy who broke both his legs ever listens to this for some reason and is feeling down about how he feels, just know that what happened to you for some reason brought such joy and laughter to me.
I think you made a lot of people's day.
Yeah, you made a lot of people's day, bro. Snapping both your teeth.
You might have ruined your entire life, but
your life is ruined, bro. You're gonna go through hundreds, thousands of hours.
Don't say that. You don't know that. I said it's possible he might have ruined his life. You're like, you ruined your life. You fucked up, bro.
Yeah. So you know what it is that I know I'm probably weak-willed. If I were to ever be crippled, I'd be like, yo, bro.
Oh yeah, give me a gun. I'm done.
I'd be like, wheel me off the mountain, bro. I can't do this. I can't. I don't have the will to be like, you know what? I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna do this again. And if for some reason you're listening to this and you happen to be in this situation, nah, bro, continue with your life. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Right. I'm weak.
Yeah, I'm weak. I'm saying don't be like me.
Yeah, I would be like, yeah, just give me the gun. Give me a couple shots in a gun.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I'd be able to.
I'm done.
That's rough. There was a conversation that this is messed up. Screw it.
I hate this fucking age of like fucking like you can't talk about like
I'm
dark shit, because the thing is like my humor is dark. I like really dark humor,
yeah.
But like you can't say a lot of like terrible things these days. That's just like a joke, you know.
It is a joke.
Like ultimately, it's just a joke. Like, okay, let's be honest. People are sensitive, whatever. But I feel like you shouldn't worry about what other people think, whatever. You should just say what you want.
Let's go into that topic, right? Because I remember the last time we were talking about that people are now treating the internet as their what was it? People are treating the internet like it's their living room.
Yeah, like you're just going into their living room and saying or like going into the living room, taking a shit on their floor, and then be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
But it's just like, no, it's not only not your living room, it's also a public space. And it's not even a physical public space, it's a fucking virtual public space.
Somebody said cyberbullying isn't real, just close your eyes. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, look. I believe it. I'm sure people do get cyberbullied. Literally look at cancel culture. That is bullying somebody. Sure, would I say some people deserve it? Yeah, of course. I think so.
I don't think anyone deserves it. They deserve to get people who say stupid shit deserve to get called out for it. But like, not bullied. I think that's what you mean. Not being bullied, but
thank you for clearing.
You could get actually called out for your stupid shit. Like, we're gonna make fun of the stupid shit you say. But, like, not to the point where we're going to be like, yeah, okay, now this is going to be every day. No, it's probably going to be almost a week.
So there's a perfect example of this. Where the guy ended up having to go to the news and be like, please, this is enough. Haven't I paid my dues?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Talking about dark stuff. That to me is dark but sad.
No. But that brings up, like, that coincides with everything.
That depresses me more than anything.
There was a guy that I mean, like, he's an idiot, right?
Yeah, he's an idiot. And he should absolutely have been called out on it.
If you guys didn't know, it's this guy who... It was during when Chick-fil-A's like owner came out being like, we don't support the gays or something like that. So this guy went up with his video recording phone, ordered a water, and then went up and started harassing the employee or whatever. Apparently, he was like some top shot, like CFO or some shit like that. He ended up getting fired from that position. He went from living a lavish life to being poor, and he can't get a job anywhere. Whenever he does get a job, he immediately gets fired because they find out what he's doing. So he ended up having to go to the news and be like, guys, haven't I paid enough? Please, like, it's been years now. And that's when I go, okay, yeah, the guy's a dickhead, right? I'm not disagreeing with that. He had, I guess, well intentions. He just
No,
played
there's
it
no
off.
well intentions. In that situation, I feel like that's basically like, it's like terrible people, but like terrible people who are smart enough not to do terrible shit because
That will get people
because
to
they know
disagree with
he'll
it.
get in trouble
Yeah.
and something. But right there, he feel like he had the free card. He got the free card to be an asshole.
Because everybody was backing it up,
Right, because it's on a topic that everyone's in support of. So he thought he had the free card to be an asshole, and at the end of the day, it didn't work out for him. I feel like if he did that today, he'd be a hero.
No, because that time was not different at all.
I think it's different now.
No.
I think it's a lot more aggressive.
No. And the reason why is because he wasn't doing that to the company's boss. He was doing that to some poor employee that was getting paid minimum wage.
I know, but I feel like these days it's not
disagree.
only just the main thing. It's also everyone associated with it gets fucking harassed.
I disagree. Because that's exactly the reason why he was canceled. Because people were just probably like, anybody associated with this is evil. That's exactly why he went about doing it.
Here's the thing.
I don't think so.
I don't agree with anyone getting canceled for anything. Like you
It's
could
witch
get
hunting.
called out.
These
Yes,
days, witch
you could
hunting.
get called out for the stupid shit you did. And the thing is, like, humans are adaptable. Humans change. Like, no one's unchangeable. Like, once someone goes through something really fucking bad, like, at some point their brain is just like, oh, okay, let's not do that again. You know, I'm not gonna put my hand back in the fire. I know it burns. Like, if people get called out on their stupid shit and like it's actually something stupid, like they're gonna fucking be like, okay, let me not only not mention that again, let me not do that again. Like, I mean, there are some people who don't change, but like that's the thing. It's not everyone. You can never assume that everybody's never gonna change. Like, ultimately, if like I said, if someone puts their hand to the fire and it burns them, they're not gonna do it again. So like, people getting called out on their stupid shit, understandable. People getting completely life-ruining consequences because something like dumb they did, I don't agree with that.
This has led into a weird thing that I've noticed, and I'm sure probably a lot of people have noticed. If at this point, if you watch anything, if two people get into an argument, both of them immediately take out their phone, records it, and then both immediately says, no matter who or what is in the wrong, they go, oh, you're going to be on Facebook tomorrow. You're going to be on Facebook tomorrow. Or everybody goes, oh, Karen, whatever, this and that. And I'm going to make sure you don't have your job tomorrow. At this point, cancel culture is such a huge thing that people are using it as a threat. Every single time you see somebody fighting or whatever, there's always two people recording, both on each side, and then go immediately like, oh, we're going to cancel you. We're going to do this. There's I know you're just like, oh, I don't want to talk about this pressing things. But there's this kid on TikTok that
Oh, you're gonna tell me something depressing that I don't know about?
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
There's this kid on TikTok who was trying to get viral by basically calling his neighbors Karens and stuff like that.
Ugh.
The kid was a dickhead. He would constantly go around harassing them.
It's that situation where he feels like he has a free card. And that's the thing. The guy didn't change all of a sudden. He was an asshole from the start.
Yeah.
He just was smart enough to probably not do anything stupid until he suddenly got a free card for it.
No, he was always doing something stupid. It's just that this time he recorded it, flipped the narrative to make the neighbors...
so that's different.
Make the neighbors look like assholes. And then guess what? He posted it. It got viral. So now he had validation for, yeah, I was not the one in the wrong. She was the one in the wrong. So this started a trend with him harassing the neighbors to the point where this is like a 2 year long thing or whatever, to the point where he had, I think, ended up hitting the neighbor. Oh my God. His the mom, the one that got hit, her two sons and the father went to the kid's house. The kid told his girlfriend to start recording for a TikTok video, stabbed the dad in the heart. Dad ended up dying. Bro, killed the guy. He fucking killed him. And the kid got away with it. Because apparently they entered his property, so he had the right to defend himself. But at the end of the day, it was all like, yeah, I think he's out there free, right? So this whole situation ended up being caused because this guy wanted to be a part of this cancel culture, get somebody canceled, get viral due to this, and then it just kept escalating until all this.
Can we just go back to the time where people try to get popular by putting on Let's Plays on YouTube instead?
Yeah.
Like,
It's that generations that have gone, because look, the internet is growing too. I'm growing up with the internet. Kids nowadays are growing up with the internet already in its stages.
Yeah,
I was starting
scary.
the internet when like LimeWare was still a thing, where AIM was like the big new thing of like social media talking or like talking on the internet. Nowadays, shit, everything's different. It's weird.
Man, I didn't have internet until I was 13, and you know what I did? I just watched Naruto.
I didn't have my first phone until I was like 14, something like that.
I don't know, man. It's just that any schmuck these days can get like a few seconds of fame on the internet, and then suddenly they feel like they could like blow that up into like some kind of career online.
It's weird.
But like, it's just like, that's like way too much. I don't know. The internet has way too much power over people.
I was thinking about that, like how strange it truly is that, you know what, everybody at the end of the day, like younger generation, wants to get viral. That is like their main goal. They just want to get viral. They just want to do something that will make them go into this 5 seconds of stardom and try to ride that wave. And people have made careers off of this stuff. So
Yeah.
it's understandable why somebody would want to go viral, right? But at the same time, it's weird if that's your main goal in life. Hey, let me get viral. Let me get viral on the internet. 'Cause now there's a trend on TikTok where it was just like, oh, make sure this doesn't flop. Every video you see on TikTok goes, make sure this doesn't flop. Or, oh, if you do this, we're going to make sure you get 1 million followers. I just find that to be like the strangest thing ever. I don't know.
Who the fuck are these guys? Future presidents? Fucking promising shit they can't actually do?
Yeah, I guess that is true.
Anyways, like, I don't know. I hate that shit so much. That's why I don't even look at shit anymore. I used to like watch a whole bunch of like videos calling out like shit like cancel culture, but you know what? It's depressing. It's that scary shit like how China has its own like social rating system on the internet or something like that.
Weird.
And I'm just like, if that gets over here, that's scary. But the thing is, like, it's already a thing here. Except, like, nobody has a number on top of their heads, but, like, everyone is being, like, watched. Everyone is being, like either screenshotted or recorded, etc. And you put it on the internet and you're going to be like, you see how much of a horrible person that guy is? We may not have a number on his head telling us how his social standing is, but the thing is, like, it's already a thing. Like, people get shit on constantly.
Kids, remember.
And the thing is, like, has everybody forgotten the concept of just walking away? Like,
everybody
seriously? Has everybody just forgotten the concept of just, like, just walk away?
Remember
like,
the Michael Jackson song, Just Beat It. Both sides, just beat it. Just go away.
All right.
Literally, just walk away.
That was corny. But, like...
No, it's serious, but it's true. The whole song of Beat It is just walk away. It's
like,
not worth it.
In my head, I'm just like, you know what? I think I've gone zen on a lot of things. And I'm just like, you know what? That used to be a thing people strived for. Like, being zen.
Yeah.
But nobody strives for that anymore. They either strive for, like, the easy buck or the fucking fame. And I'm just like, no one ever strives to just be... Well, yeah, everybody wants the easy buck, but like you gotta understand, the easy buck is not coming.
Comes at a large cost. Okay?
There is no fucking like easy road in life. Like
there isn't.
I mean, some people do get it, but the thing is, like, it's like playing the lottery, man. You're not gonna be the guy.
I think there was an interview with somebody, a big actor in Hollywood, where it was just like, oh, it might have actually been Bo Burnham, where they were just like, what do you want to do? What do you want to say to the kids that are aspiring to be like are actors and everything? And he just said, don't. We're the lucky ones. We're the ones that ended up getting big. And there's 1 million other people trying to get big also. And guess what? They're not going to make it. And we just happen to be the lucky ones. So it's almost like asking a lottery winner, hey, how do you make money?
How did you win the lottery? It's like asking him.
Exactly. How did you win? The fuck?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
I played the game.
No, I think that's a bad thing because it's just like, well, I just played. But if you're an actor and you just play, yeah, maybe you get a big hit. But at the end of the day, you're probably not. You're not gonna make that. It's 1 in a million chance.
I mean, it's not just playing it. You have a fucking life outside of playing it. You got a job. You got to do this. Yeah, you got to get a living space.
But again, it's like asking a millionaire, yo, how do you make money? The fuck? That's the wrong person to ask. He just got lucky. That was just a luck that he got. And then that was it. Man, this whole... would I love to be big? Of course. I would love to. If I were to be a YouTube star, hell yeah, I would love to.
Here's the thing, and a lot of content creators on YouTube say this. Like, if you're going in for the money, then you already failed. Most of these people who get big are people who did something because they wanted to, and they just ended up with that success.
Exactly, yeah.
But if you go in with the starting idea, like, oh, I'm in this for the easy buck. Like, I'm gonna make it big one day. I'm gonna make that one video that, like, I'm gonna make a prank on my girlfriend, and I'm gonna be like, ha ha ha, and then make it big, and they're gonna watch my entire channel, and I'm gonna make that quick buck. But like that shit fucking dries up. Like, it's not something you want to do, and you're just gonna be a clown for the rest of your life.
That's another thing where I go, when it comes to those YouTubers that they're not a personality. What they do is try to top what they were doing before. Like, there's this YouTube channel that I was watching where it was like pain tolerance, where first he started with like whipping himself, then it started with like poking himself with whatever, then it kept increasing. And I just go, where's the stopping point for that? This gets you a lot of views, right? But where does it stop? When you can no longer abuse yourself, the people who are watching you were not only watching to laugh at you hurting yourself, but you're not a personality. You can't really build off of that. You would have to try to rebrand yourself at that point. And at that point, you lose a lot of people. I don't know. That's strange. Because you're right. There's people that do those prank things, and each time they have to one-up themselves. But then how long does that last? All prank channels that I knew about a year ago, which I didn't watch. I would just hear because they do some dumb stuff. I don't hear about them now. I have no clue where they are.
Who constantly laughs at the fool who rips his pants?
SpongeBob, man. Great reference. But it's
I mean, it fucking fits so well. Who constantly laughs at the guy who rips his pants?
The guy who's doing it, clearly. But then that's it. After a while, it's just gonna be
that's what's funny, man.
Who ripped his pants?
Right. That's what's funny, man. Like, a lot of kids show these days, like, they come out with a lesson, and you're just like, and as an adult, you're just like, you know what? That lesson makes so much more sense now than I feel like it did in the past.
Now that I can actually process it in my big boy brain, I can understand what it means.
And like, a lot of people do things, and I'm just like, did you not watch that episode of Arthur where they fucking went through that exact situation? And
come on, man.
Like, come on, did you not have a childhood? It was on PBS, for fuck's sakes. It's the public broadcasting station. Everyone had PBS.
Is there like a clear episode that you feel like you could remember from any type of TV show that taught you a lesson that you went, wow?
The fool who ripped his pants?
I guess right now we know that one. But is there any other episode where you like legitimately go, you know what? Yeah.
I don't know, man. I can't describe a certain episode, but there's like always there's always a constant episode like, the main character starts giving all his crap to this guy he wants to be friends with, but then like suddenly he doesn't have it anymore, and he's not his friend. It's just like, don't be friends with somebody who's just in it for your possessions, you know, blah blah blah. Like, I don't know. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I don't know what that means. A friend in need is a friend indeed? Yeah. It means they're only your friend whenever they need you.
Then they're not a friend indeed.
Exactly.
Oh. I was taking that too literal then. What the hell? Okay.
A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Okay, makes sense.
Because of course he's your friend. He needs you right now.
That makes sense.
Hey bro, I really need $10. It was like, I think I spoke to you once. Yeah, but you're my friend.
Bro, I thought you... Oh,
nah. Yo, that's way too real. Like, that's way too real right there. Like, yo, bro, come on. I thought we were friends. Like, we talked that one time. We had some drink. Like, it's like, yeah, dude, I just talked to you like once.
Yeah, for 10 seconds.
Like, man. What the fuck do you expect from me?
And then when you say no, they go around, man, nobody fucking has my back ever. They're all backstabbers, this and that. I'm like, nah, bro, it's just a real life. I don't know you.
Come on,
I'm not going to give you money.
I don't know. Seek Zen. Like, eventually, money will always come and go.
Yes.
Fame is fleeting.
Yes.
All you ever have at the end of the day is yourself. And if you're not satisfied with yourself, then what the fuck kind of life are you living? Spoken from a man who fucking hates himself.
Exactly. I was about to be like, spoken from two people that hate their life at the moment, but sure. Yeah.
But you know what?
I'm content. Okay.
Like, I don't want anything. I don't want anything. I mean, like, yes, I want an easy life, like money and all that shit. But like I said, kid, it's like playing the lottery. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna be the winner.
Exactly.
You're the working schmuck for the rest of your life. But like, if you understand that, then like at the end of the day, you're just gonna be like, man, I wish I was rich. Well, gotta get up for work. Like, you can't really think too much about it. Sometimes you gotta walk away. You can't have that thought fucking lingering in your head for the rest of your life.
Because then you would just be sad and depressed that you can never reach your goals.
Right. You're not going to be Zen.
Yes. So Zen is in fact releasing all worldly attachments and wants.
Those fucking Chinese monk had it right, man. Just fucking be Zen. You might not get what you want, but as long as you got food on the table and a roof over your head, then what more can you actually fucking want, you know? And maybe some entertainment every now and then.
I feel like probably quarantine and with everything being shut down showed that to be the truth the most recently, right? Where
I know a lot of people don't accept that truth.
Fuck all that. Like, there's some people that straight up just don't even believe these things are real, which is stupid. But what I'm talking about is during quarantine and everything, who the fuck gave a fuck about like actors and all their like
isn't that
I feel
great?
so bad. I like it's one of those
people finally open their eyes.
There's this there's somebody who like coined the term that was what humans need when it comes to their basic living, right? If they have food, then from there they would want to look for a place of comfort. If they have a place of comfort, then they'll have another want. And then once they have that want, they'll want entertainment and this and that. But the second you take all that back, your basic necessity, the basic things that we're all content with is, if, like you said, we have a roof over our head and we have foods. The second we have to deal with anything else, entertainment goes out the window. We don't truly need that to live. So all these actors that existed, guess what? For that time being, they didn't matter at all. There was actors that would throw little tantrums on Twitter being like, I'm cooped up. I'm cooped up in my fucking 5-bedroom mansion with a tennis court and a swimming pool in the back. I can't handle this. I need human interaction. And rightfully so, everybody just kind of went, oh, boo-hoo. Fuck you.
I have to go to work or I can't feed myself because my work is closed down.
Exactly.
You're rich and you're crying about not getting attention.
Exactly. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, come on, man. Like, I'm glad. Like, people have idolized like actors so much and taken everything they say at face value. It's just like, nah, come on, man. They're fucking people. Like, who gives a fuck about them at the end of the day?
So that's we were just talking about this a second ago. I cannot for the life of me understand people who idolize and basically believe somebody so much to follow them in everything that they do, right? I can't understand that, man. Where you go, you know what? If this person's doing it, I'm gonna do it too. If that person tells me to do this, I'm gonna do it. That makes no fucking sense. I don't get people who are followers. I'm not saying, oh, I'm not a follower. But I'm never going to trust anybody in my life 100% to do exactly word by word what they're saying.
Here's the important thing. You make your own judgment.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. You have to make your own judgment. Like, people like to box people into groups and stuff like that. But it's just like, look, the only thing I agree with is what I believe in. And that's it. My beliefs. Not anyone else's. Mine.
Yeah.
And my beliefs might coincide or might look similar to other people, but that doesn't mean I'm with them. I'm not part of a group. I'm my own self. I'm my own man. My own individual.
And I feel like that's where people, especially now, are following into this whole thing of, I'm in this group, and if you're not in my group, then you're against me immediately. And it's just like, no, everybody's their own individual. Everybody is. And nobody shares the same exact thoughts or belief or everything else. It's strange.
Does everyone want like the end of Evangelion where everyone just turns into primordial soup and just merge together, one mind?
Yeah.
And everything, like, it's just like, is that, I thought that the point was like people don't want that. People want to be individuals. Like,
Not now. People
my
have
God,
that high
man,
mentality.
That movie just
I have to rewatch
that movie's
it.
ending is just like,
I
wow.
gotta tell you, if it wasn't for the fact that I watched an explanation for that shit, I wouldn't understand it.
Look, the main goal of the villains in that show is to like destroy the individuality of every human being on, or every living thing on Earth, and merge all individuals into one thing, where it's just a hive of like different minds and stuff like that, but they're all just one person. And it's just like that's what being boxed into groups is like. Being turned into some kind of fucking orange goop where all you people just merge into one thing. Like, doesn't anybody want to be an individual? You're given a name for a reason. You're that person.
Yep.
You're Edwin.
Yes.
You're not the left. You're not the right. You're not a Democrat. You're not a Republican. You're not a sadist or a masochist. You're not a fucking.
I'm Edwin. I'm my own person.
Yeah, you're Edwin. You're your own person. You're given a name for that reason.
Funnily enough, I don't even believe that myself. My name is Edwin, but my personality, who I am, is an amalgamation of hundreds of people that I've encountered throughout my life.
Right, but that's ultimately all your experiences culminate into what your judgments.
Your individuality is the culmination of all your experiences at once.
Being an individual doesn't mean a closed off person who doesn't take from anyone. Doesn't take anything from anyone. It's a person who is a culmination of experiences, and with that experiences in mind, you create your own judgments for how you want to live your life or what decisions you want to make. Being a person of mindless hive mind that just wants to constantly just follow what the group wants. Where does the group swing? I'm gonna swing in the same direction. Like that type of shit is just like it's sheep mentality, and it's just like. And like it's like a buzzword, right? A sheep. And it's like all these buzzwords. I feel like they muddle messages, because like when people just hear a buzzword, they're just like, oh, so you mean like this, right? This is what you mean by saying that buzzword. It's like no, like at this point, I feel like I have to create like new words or look at other terminology on the dictionary in order to like get my message across, because like. If you're just gonna like listen to a string of words I say, and you're just gonna latch onto that one buzzword that I just happen to say, because for some reason my vocabulary is fucking shit, or not my vocabulary, my fucking
vocabulary.
Oh yeah, okay, my vocabulary is shit. I don't have a grand vocabulary. Then the message is just gonna be muddled at the end of the day. I don't know. People are way too simplistic. This is what I learned is that people are way too simplistic. To the point where I'm just like, oh, I think Pavlov's experiment with a dog can probably work with a human being too.
Yeah, I think
I'm just gonna ring a bell and I'm gonna get a couple of guys drooling right there, like, food.
What did George Carlin say? Think about how stupid you think the average person is, and then they're 2 times as stupid as I am. And it's true. And I think with that, the thing that we learned in this whole podcast is McDonald's is probably the best fast food chain that you could go to.
No. Definitely not.
Which one? What would you say is your number one?
Fast food?
Yeah. Well, that's what we were talking about.
A ma and pa shop. Any ma and pa fast food.
No.
Burger spot. Come on.
Right, burger spot. All right.
Come on. Those are good burgers.
But that's not a fast food place.
It's fast food.
That's not fast food. That's a burger joint.
What is a burger joint? It's a fast food place.
All right.
A ma and pa. At least they care more.
Yeah, I agree. So then it would be Burger Spot, then Burger City for me.
Yes. And with that, we've learned the health benefits of having Trump for another 4 years as president, how riots is actually good for the environment, and yes, we've answered the question. Haynes has lost their collective minds and started mixing up a bunch of bullcrap together in order to sell it to you.
We voted for Biden. I wanted y'all to know that.
I didn't vote for anybody. I'm a sheep.
You didn't vote?